everybody, welcome to ag.speaks. If you're back on the channel, thank you for returning, and I hope that you're enjoying the content. If you are brand new, I hope you can find something that helps elevate your mindset and helps you spiritually, energetically. So the topic we got at hand today is you're your own worst enemy. You're your own worst enemy. I know what you may think. You might have somebody over here that you haven't liked for years. You might have had somebody over here who did this to you, who did that to you, who made you feel like this and who made you feel like that. I understand. We all have people that we didn't have the best situations with and the best circumstances with. I understand that. But you are your own worst enemy. And I hope you understand that this is because when you wake up in the morning and you put your clothes on and you go out into the world, everything that you decide to do is on you at that point. All your situations you end up in, all the circumstances you end up in. Yes, other people can be involved, but at the end of the day, there's something that you did that led up to that happening, even if you don't notice it. Subconsciously, something happened that you did that put you in a situation that you ended up in. You're your own worst enemy. Only you can decide what you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. Only you can decide what situation you're going to be in 6 months from now. Only you can decide that. You and, of course, God can decide that as well. But of course, we can't control what God does. Everything is on God's timing. But as far as things that go on down here, as far as the earth, I'll say 95% of it is literally what you decide to do. Your outcomes are going to be 95% dependent on your actions and your decisions on a day-to-day basis. You're your own worst enemy. For example, if you're 250 pounds and you want to be 200 pounds, you can make that happen. You can make that happen in 6 months. You can make that happen in a year. You can make that happen whenever you feel. Does it take time to lose weight? Absolutely. And it depends on your body type, things of that nature, your metabolism. Okay, I understand. But if you decide, I want to lose 50 pounds, and I'm actually going to put forth the effort to make it happen, meaning, okay, I eat fried chicken twice a week. I eat macaroni 3 times a week. I eat you eat bad foods, long story short. You eat processed foods, you eat bad foods, you eat food that's not good for you. They're delicious, they're just not good for you. If you decide, I'm going to cut all of that out. Now, let's say you wanted to lose all the weight in the quickest way possible, the quickest amount of time possible. I want to lose this weight in 2 months. Okay, I mean, if you want to try to lose weight in 2 months, that's real quick, but you can try it, you feel me? What you can do is cut out all the bad foods out your diet, go straight fruits and vegetables, drink a lot of water, and exercise. And, add little protein shakes here and there. Keep yourself kind of beefy. You don't want to be like, you don't want to hurt yourself or nothing like that. Keep a little bit of protein up in your body, stuff like that. But keep it to a minimal. Don't eat no fatty foods, no greasy foods, no cheesy foods, none of that. If you wanted to cut that out for 2 months, you might really lose the 50 pounds in 2 months. Now, it's the other side of the spectrum with that. It's another way this can go. You can say, I want to lose 50 pounds. But instead of doing what I just explained to you, which is cutting out a lot of the bad foods and improving your diet, you decide, I'm going to still drink milkshakes. I'm going to still eat macaroni. I'm still going to eat fried chicken. Only thing I'm going to do different is work out twice a week. I can guarantee you're not going to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. Absolutely not. Everybody knows that the diet is the most important part of weight loss. Everybody should know that. If you don't know that, you're not going to lose weight. Unless you're blessed with a crazy metabolism that as soon as you work out, it just all comes off, which most people are not blessed with that, and it is what it is. Okay? You're your own worst enemy. You're the only one who can decide what you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. Unless you're under your parents' roof and you're like 15 or 16 right now and you really can't make your own decisions. Even still, you have a chance to do things that you... Trust me, everybody is their own worst enemy, man. That is the God-honest truth. Nobody can make you get up and do what you have to do for the day. Nobody can get up and make you stay at the house. Nobody can get up and make you anything. You decide all that stuff. You decide what you're gonna do. You decide. So when you say you wanna do something, it's not on nobody else to make you do it. It's not on nobody else to motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be hard. Yes, I understand. It's gonna be hard to do, but you have to do that for yourself. It's not. Life isn't meant to be easy. Nobody told you life was gonna be easy. If they did, they lied to you. It's not people just walking around here talking about life is easy. Like, nobody's doing that. Even rich people aren't doing that. Billionaires aren't doing that. They got to sit in meetings all day, take phone calls all day. A whole bunch of people depending on them. They got families to feed, mouths to feed, stuff like that. Their life isn't easy either. The only thing that's easy is them having to pay bills because they're so rich. I mean, they don't have to worry about paying bills. But other than that, they still have responsibilities. They got people that got to pay their bills that they are responsible for. You get what I'm saying? So just take it with a... Just take what I'm saying and try to implement it in your mindset. Like, you are your own worst enemy. Like, you got to fight off your own demons. If you got certain vices, you got certain addictions that you want to like get away from, it's going to be very hard to do that. It's going to be very hard to do that, and you really going to have to fight those demons. You're going to really have to fight those temptations. Because when you really get to a point where you really want to make a change, you will realize how hard it really is to do it, even if you're really serious about wanting to do it. You really have to fight yourself. Like, you're really like fighting yourself. Like, literally, like, it's this side of you and then it's that side of you. And when you want to lean over to the good side as much as you can, this side is continuous. Like, it's like pulling you. Like, it's like tug of war. Like, it's literally like this, bro. Like, you can't just go over here. Like, you got your temptations, your vices, the people around you. Like, it's like everything is pulling you back. Like, it's you versus you, bro. And you got to get to a point where it's like, okay, I know it's me versus me, but I'm gonna keep pushing this way, and it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt like bad, bro. It's gonna hurt, like it's gonna hurt real bad. Like, imagine you got, imagine you got, like, you know the little wax that people put on, like when people get waxed, they put the gel on there. Imagine you got the waxing gel on your back, and then they put the strip on there, and then they hold in the end of the strip. And the more you walk away, the more it's pulling off. Like, it's hurting. Like, it's hurting you. You're going to want to do certain things, but and you're not going to be able to do it. You have to deal with the mental withdrawals, the physical. Like, it's going to hurt you. But if you can make it all the way to the end, you'll get the finished product, which is a waxed back. You know what I'm saying? And I know that wasn't the best analogy or whatever, but that's just that. But y'all understand, like, what I'm trying to say. It's going to hurt to be the person that you want to become. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of temptation. There's going to be a lot of vices that you have to overcome. There's going to be a lot of things that you want to do that you telling yourself you're not going to do anymore. And you have to get to a point where it's like, you got to ask yourself, like, what's important to you? Like, what's important to you? Is the pleasure more important to you, or is accomplishing your goals more important to you? Like, you have to define exactly what you find important. Like, you have to really see what you find important. Like, damn, like, when I wake up today, is my pleasures more important, or is my elevation more important? And ask yourself this three times. Is my pleasure more important, or is my elevation more important? Is my pleasure more important, or is my elevation more important? And if you decide to say your elevation is more important, you already took a step in the right direction. You already took a step in the right direction. A lot of people don't ask themselves that question. You got to ask yourself that question, man. And I feel like if you do ask yourself that question, you'll come to find out you'll be in a lot better position in life. And you gotta live by that. You can't just say it, you really gotta live by that. And I know it's not gonna be easy, it's way easier said than done as far as getting over addictions, temptations, bad relationships, bad people that you've just been around forever. Like, just separating yourself from a lot of the BS that, you know, you deal with on a day-to-day basis is not easy. Because like I said, you do find pleasure in those things, and you know, it makes life more interesting when you have those type of things, you know what I'm saying, in your life. But I don't think it's really worth it for anybody. I think everybody should strive to be a better version of themselves at some point in time. And the best way to do it is not only to add beneficial things to your life, but to separate from the non-beneficial things to your life. And once you can learn to do that, I feel like you'll start to realize you have a lot more power than you even thought. Once you can do that, you'll become like a superhuman. Like, to be able to control your own mind and control your own body and really do things based off what you know is right for you. I mean, nobody can stop you at that point. Nothing or nobody can stop you at that point. Even when you go through setbacks, you'll jump over them a lot quicker just because you know what you got to do, and you'll see the mission and you'll buckle down and do what you got to do. You won't be led astray by so many different people and things in life that deter you and make you want to fall off your track. And you know you don't need to be falling off your track when you're trying to fast track. You get what I mean? So I just want y'all to know, I mean, I go through a lot of stuff too. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, I definitely be having my moments. Like, I be trying, it's still stuff in my life I'm trying to get over to this day. But me personally, I take baby steps, you know. Like, I try not to focus too much or stress too much on it. I'll try not to put myself down or make myself feel bad. I try to keep my energy good, even if I, like, relapse on certain things, or if I, like, you know, I'm not really a drug person. Like, I don't do drugs or anything. But, like, I definitely have habits that I feel like I want to get away from. And, like, it's hard for me to do that because I'm so used to doing it, you know. So, like, I take steps like, okay, I'm going to try not to do it. I'm going to try not to indulge in this activity for, like, I don't know, like, I'll try not to indulge in the activity for 3 or 4 days more than I usually would or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll try to go a week, and then I'll try to go. You feel me? And then over time, eventually, I'll fall off from it. Like, fun fact, I went vegan before, and when I was vegan, before I was vegan, I was eating chicken, everything. I ate everything. I ate chicken, like steak. I ate cheeseburgers. I ate ribs. I ate everything. Like everything that people like to eat, I was eating it. You feel me? And I never thought I would go vegan. Like growing up, I never thought about going vegan. But when I did, it was like a gradual process. Like I stopped eating this, then I stopped eating that, then I gradually stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? I took like 3 days to fast, and then I took like a day to try to, you know what I'm saying, just do juice, like a juice diet, and like I did everything little by little, and then over time it became habit for me just not to eat meat. Like it just got to a point where I just didn't eat meat because I just wasn't used to eating meat anymore, and I wasn't craving it and stuff like that. So it's like this, it's the same thing with everything else. So I feel like anybody can do it, but you just gotta put your mind to it and like really get serious, you know. So I feel like you just gotta stay focused on what you want. So I mean, other than that, that's all. That's the message I have for y'all. I hope y'all took something from that. I hope y'all learned something from that. I hope it was just, or if it was a reminder for you, I hope that you got the reminder you needed. Because some people already are on the same path or on the right path, but they just need somebody to reinforce, like, or remind them, like, what's important. So I hope I was able to provide that for y'all. And other than that, I'm gone.